Welcome back, mates. Crypto Lovers Trading Group, about 10 a.m. on Monday. Hustle Monday, back on Monday. A little rainy here on the East Coast. Looks like we got some snow moving in. More snow coming in from the Midwest, obviously, again, which is great because that gets us all bunkered down. Most of us here where I am. Hope everybody is safe where I am. COVID is kicking everybody's ass again, as expected, during the high season of the regular flu season. So most people are buckled down. It's a perfect opportunity to really dive into the markets, to get it, especially if you're a beginner, to begin to learn leverage trading and just crypto trading in general. But one thing I want to cover this morning is just a little bit of caution. Okay. Obviously, we have seen Bitcoin do what Bitcoin's done in Q4. It has outpaced every financial institution, every banking institution you can name, you can think of, any banking institution that's ever been bailed out by the United States government, the overlords in Washington, okay, that use our money to bail out banks continually, okay, Q4, and this is what the overlords in Washington really fear about Bitcoin, okay? In Q4, Bitcoin has blown all of those publicly traded banking and financial concerns out of the water. Okay, rising from about 14,000 all the way to 19,000 level. Okay, massive run, right? So what's coming out of Washington now with the new administration coming in, most likely January 20th? You're going to get mixed signals about the future of cryptocurrency. Okay, but that's just what happens. Okay, you have the establishment who's unwilling to accept things, and you have to liken it back to computers, right? Liken it back to when IBM was in control. IBM was the establishment, and these upstarts were coming along with new innovative ideas in hardware computers like Apple, right? And no one would ever accept a home computer. No one would ever see a home computer as an appliance at home like a TV or a refrigerator, right? Now we all know that's crap. Okay. And just like we know that the acceptance of cryptocurrency and the denying of the blockchain and the denying of this currency is crap. Okay. But it just takes generational shifts of acceptance, and adoption to change people's mindsets, in the market. And that's really where we are. Okay. But I want to caution everybody right now at this level, at the 19,000 level. Okay. Because you do have over the last 2 weeks or so, a head and shoulders pattern forming. Okay. And head and shoulders pattern, you can see right here, it could take it. This is November 16th all the way to this morning. These tend to be reversal in nature. They tend to identify an impending correction or sell down. Okay. Now we've seen these before and we've gotten the sell down. We've seen these before and we haven't. Bitcoin acts the way Bitcoin likes to act sometimes. And there are other forces at work. Today, the Dow is up over 200 points. That's a positive. Bitcoin is still correlating to the Dow, to the stock market. Okay. The vaccine came out over the weekend. Another added little twist to the market mentality of what the market should be. What's price discovery now that we have a vaccine, that we may be moving out of COVID in the next 6 to 8 months, right? As more people get vaccinated. Okay, that's an added little twist. Is that built into the market? Is that built into what, is correlating right now? We don't know. Okay, we do know what we have in front of us is our pattern and our technicals, okay? And they're telling us that it's still about 60-40 now. It's dropped from 70-30 to 60-40. 60% chance we're going higher. We're going to 22,000. That's been my prediction, okay, off the next step leg up after we reach the all-time high. But now there's a 40% chance that we're going to go and test 17,500 because we formed this pattern now, which tends to be a reversal pattern. We've been ascending, right? We've had this ascending triangle or a rising wedge, appear and disappear, right? Depending on what's happening, especially coming out of the weekends, right? Where the volume's been low and the accumulation's been high, okay? But we're still in the beginnings of the real bull run, right? We really are, because we're still not even a full year post-halving yet for Bitcoin. Remember, halving was earlier this last spring, okay? And we always see that year that follows, so 2021, after a Bitcoin halving, an explosive growth in Bitcoin. But we still need to be cautious. I am recommending in our group that you have a hedge in place, okay, to the downside, whether it's 25x or 10x, that you have exposure to a correction. All right, mates, just an update.